I'm not actually ready for this. Ooh, let's find out if this is terrible. It's probably gonna be terrible, but it's fine. Is this cozy? I don't know. Ooh. Hey guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. My name is Phoebe Ross. I'm an aspiring author on the traditional publishing path, and I'm like a loyal follower of Devacia, who runs Grapefry on YouTube. I'm like loyal, and she just posted an MC, basically like an introduction tag, so I obviously have to steal it, and I have to cheat because I know that she co-created this tag with the following: Wallace, Devacia, Stig, and Katie Ann. So I will link as many YouTube channels below as I possibly can because some of those folks are new to me. Very excited about that. But for the main character intro, I guess, the meet my main character tag. So these are easily the best like tag questions without completely spoiling the story of the characters. So the topic of the day is In Mixed Company, which is my debut novel in progress, which has been picked up for author mentor match. I'm around 8 Mentee on Team Carolyn, so I wanted to talk a little bit more about In Mixed Company. And my main character's name is Tyson. He is 18 years old. He is black biracial, and he is just such a little non-confrontational soft boy. He's just like a soft sweet cinnamon pretzel boy. I love it. Question number 1, what is your main character's name? And this question kind of has like 3 parts. So what are their name? How did you choose their name? And how do they feel about their name? Tyson is his name. Tyson Cartwright. And he, can't say how I came up with the last name. It probably belonged to like a side character, and then I was like, Tyson Cartwright really rolls off the tongue. I don't think I know any Cartwrights in my real life, so I don't think I had to worry. And I don't know any Tysons in my real life, but I can tell you that Tyson is like a really big family name in one of the surrounding counties, and I'm pretty sure like even our airport like is named after Tyson. So I don't know who that person is in history, but I can tell you that their name is great, and that I just really thought it'd make a great name, and it's stuck, and I love it. He doesn't really care about his name, but that's fine. Number 2, what is your main character's zodiac sign? And this is whether or not you're writing a fantasy, like just to like get their vibe. I have no idea. I don't know anything about the zodiac star signs, like literally not the first thing. The sun, the moon, are you a water, are you a fire? I have no idea. But I can tell you that I'm pretty sure that if Tyson had to choose an Enneagram, he'd pick 2. He's definitely a helper. Like, he's without a doubt a helper mentality. Sorry I don't have more for you. I didn't think to take a BuzzFeed quiz in time for this video. But if I ever figure out more about Tyson, maybe I'll just do like all the characters and their star signs or whatever. Let's see. Number 3. What is your main character's relationship to the people who raised him/them? So Tyson is the oldest son of his mom and dad, and he loves his parents. He has a loving home, except for the fact that his father has died. His father died when he was like 4th grade, so he's like very respectful, very loving of his mom, very like soft boy man of the house energy, like trying to be the best big brother he can to make his mom's life easier and to make his dad proud. And then he also like is like such a good big brother. He's just such a good big brother. I don't have a big brother, so I don't really know what it's like. And like I said, his father passed away, but he's trying really hard to basically keep the memory of his father alive and keep him like proud of him. So sweet. Number 4, what is the most important memory to your main character before the book begins? So Tyson has very many like precious memories that like I reference in the book, but I think one of the best ones is when he meets his best friend Jamal for the first time, and they're like 1st graders, and someone's teasing Jamal because his dad has left the family, and so someone's teasing Jamal, and Tyson was like really worried about this kid in his like after school care who's crying, so he gets him a band-aid because he thinks that Jamal is hurt, but it's his feelings that are hurt. So he brought him a band-aid to make sure he wasn't hurt, and it's just really sweet. Really like classic 1st grade future best friend energy. That's his most important memory, and their friendship is going to be one that lasts forever, probably, because they're bros. Number 5. So my main character Tyson walks into a library. What's the first section he's going to? And I will tell you right now, he's going straight to the historical, like, nonfiction, especially like local and community nonfiction. Any articles, any resources he has about his neighborhood in the past, because he has some digging to do. Confederate history plays like a really big role for the community, and the community's like really up in arms when the Confederate high school is considered for renaming, but like nobody even knows who the Confederate general is. Like he's not even that big of a deal. So like they're making this huge fuss over this Confederate hero, but no one even knows who he is. And there's also a little bit of like a outside group coming into the neighborhood, stirring up some stuff, and Tyson can't find any documents anywhere, online or otherwise, about this group. So he's got some research and history to dig up. So he'll be in the history section. Number 6. Would your main character survive on the Oregon Trail? And if you don't know what the Oregon Trail is, obviously it's like westward expansion, like the cross from like the west to like the coast. And it's also like a video game / board game that is super popular throughout the last couple decades. I personally am a huge fan of the board game. That's like the go-to on game night. Tyson would not survive on the Oregon Trail. Like, absolutely not. He would sacrifice himself. He would give up his resources for someone else on his team, because he feels like he's just like here to like support and love others. Like, he's gonna straight up sacrifice himself. Maybe not even on purpose, but he's not gonna be like stingy with the resources if anybody else on the Oregon Trail trip with him need them. So he will get dysentery, is basically, or he'll get bit by a snake, he'll drown, he'll sacrifice himself for the oxen so that the wagon can make it to Oregon. You should absolutely play that game. It's the best game. And then, let's see, number 7. If your main character could ask anything from a crossroads demon, what would they ask for? I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what a crossroads demon is. This kind of, like, I'm just the worst. I kind of feel like, though, if this is kind of like I'm making a deal with the devil / they could have anything in the world, what they would go for, I feel like, what would Tyson go for? I feel like he would go back in time to spend more time with his dad. Like, he doesn't have daddy issues. Like, I think he's, like, definitely, like, grown into a man. But, like, I feel like he would definitely look back and be like, there's so much I would have done to have more time with a big man. And, you know, I think that if he could do that, that's absolutely what he would do. He would go back in time. I'd really feel like if Tyson were on his deathbed, he would probably, like, step out with open arms and, like, be ready to be with his dad. Like, not that anybody's ready to die. However, Tyson really misses his father, and, like, I feel like if, like, the person that you, like, love the most is, like, on the other side, like, you can reach out with both arms, you know? Like, I get, like, very, like, Black Panther vibes, like, when he goes to see his papa, and, he's like, the world's not done with you yet, son. Yeah. And then, last cute thing, yeah, this whole time, the character aesthetic for Tyson has been inspired by Jamar Michaels, who is, I discovered from Dear White People, which I love that show. However, when I aged my characters down to high school, I don't think Jamar Michael can pass as an 18-year-old anymore. He's definitely, like, a grown-ass man. So I don't have a dream cast for Tyson anymore, but yeah, I will still, like, pop some aesthetics up, just, like, pretend he's 18. And yeah, Tyson has been with me on this wild ride. This is my debut book. He has been with me since the very first, like, idea. And the story has changed so much, but Tyson has still been very true to himself, no matter what I have kind of put him through. I think that's it. So that was all 8 questions for meet your main character, introduce them. And thanks again. I actually found this on Devacious channel because I'm obsessed with her. So check out hers and check out everybody else's, which I'll link below. And yeah, definitely you should do me, like, a huge favor and like like this video if you enjoyed it, so I can know, like, do we want to know more about Inmix Company? Do we want to know more about Tyson? Do we want to suffer more as an aspiring author together? Because if so, you should like and you should comment, you should let me know. Oh, I have to tag somebody. I will tag literally anybody who wants to do this video. Like, straight up, just like tag yourselves and then tell me so that I can come watch those videos. I think there's a bell down here. You should click that bell, that way you don't miss any videos. And hopefully there's some more coming soon. I am currently waiting on an edit letter, and I am so excited about it. In the meantime, I'm gonna keep thinking about how sweet Tyson is. He's just so dang cute. Thanks for watching.